On the air, on the web. This is the T-Channel.
Today, the Internet reaches over 130 countries and connects in one way or the other an estimated 30 to 50 million people.
Hello and welcome to Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet.
In the next half hour, we're going to dig our toes into the sands of technology and reveal practical, everyday uses for the cool tools of today.
We'll explore a whole new way of learning and meet some of the movers and shakers of the technology age, right here at Telecom Beach on the T-Channel.
See the light, ride the wave, surf the web, Telecom Beach.
Hey, you two, ready to start the show?
Hey, I'm ready. Are you ready, Bill?
I'm ready.
Great. Hello and welcome to Telecom Beach. We're here at the Cafe Cybernet in sunny La Jolla, California. I'm Jennifer Alexander, and with me is Jeffrey Escher, and we're here today with Bill Burke, manager of Cafe Cybernet.
Bill, for those people who aren't familiar with the cyber cafe concept, could you sort of give us an overview of it?
Sure, Jeffrey. The Cafe Cybernet concept is a safe environment and relaxing where people can come in and learn the latest about computer technology while they're having something to eat and drink. It's kind of an electronic community center where people can access whatever it is we have available for them to learn more about computers.
Seems like a real diverse crowd in here. What type of people usually come to cyber cafes?
Well, all kinds, Jennifer. We have students from the university, which is real close. We have people young and old that are very new to computers, as well as the real computer savvy, and they all find a way to use our techniques and the things that we have to offer here at the cafe.
More specifically, what kinds of things are people using the computers for?
First off, I'd say the most important thing is sending and receiving email, checking out the internet, surfing it. But we also have business services available, other software packages such as Adobe Photoshop or desktop publishing like Microsoft Office. And so people can do a variety of things here, not just the internet.
Now, you also offer classes here at the cafe.
That's right, Jennifer. We have group and private lessons available, and our staff is very knowledgeable. We give great instruction on all levels from intro all the way up to advanced.
Not only that, you have an incredible menu.
Thank you. Yes, we do.
Proud to say.
We are very proud of our menu, and that's what separates us apart from a lot of different cyber cafes, is that we have a full menu, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and our bar is very unique in the beverages that we offer.
What role would you like to play in the local community?
We'd like to be a link between the community and the internet, sort of an electronic superstore where people can come in and really feel confident and comfortable with the latest in technology, but keep it to the community's level and help them in whatever areas they need help in.
Sure. So can we call on you later if we need some help with technical issues or help with the internet?
Sure, that's what I'm here for.
Excellent.
Great. Thanks, Bill.
My pleasure.
For more on Cafe Cybernet, visit the T-Channel website anytime.
You'll find links to cyber cafes all over the world. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Again, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Internet service provided by American Digital Network.
Coming up, take a trip out to the desert with the San Diego Computer Society. And from the photographer's eye to the whole world, Telecom Beach Scrapbook shows you how.
On the air, on the web. This is the T-Channel, integrating technology into your life.
Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet continues.
Telecom Beach is situated in the San Diego and Baja, Mexico region, one of the most wired and webbed places on Earth.
It's also one of the most beautiful, and technology offers us a chance to show it off to the whole world.
Up next, Wendy and Don create a digital photo album.
And you won't believe how simple it is to turn your photos into an online scrapbook, all with readily available and reasonably priced equipment.
Telecom Beach Scrapbook.
Welcome to Telecom Beach Scrapbook. I'm Wendy Urashima, and I'll be learning along with you at home as photographer Don Hewitt guides us through an exciting new way to preserve and display our treasured memories in place of the old standby photo album. I don't know, this is just so exciting, but it seems so intimidating and hard to learn.
Well, Wendy, this is something anybody can learn how to do. If you can cut, copy, and paste in a word processor, you're well on your way to creating your own web page.
The fact that a computer novice can learn this is really encouraging. So follow along as Don Hewitt guides us through creating a scrapbook. So what's our first step?
Well, we'll need to take a selection of photographs. Where's one of your favorite places?
You know what I really like is Balboa Park. It's just so scenic there.
That's perfect.
As Don said, anyone can learn this using current technology that's available to us today. So follow along as he guides us through the steps in creating a digital scrapbook. I can drive. You've got your camera, right?
Camera and film are all packed. We're going to be doing a lot of walking today in Balboa Park, so let's wear something comfortable.
Good idea. Let's go. As Don explained earlier, to create a digital scrapbook, we'll need a selection of photographs to start with, which is why we're here at one of San Diego's premier spots, Balboa Park. It's great to spend an afternoon photographing some of our favorite places, but we'll still want a quality finished product. Do we need any type of special camera for this?
All you need is a standard 35mm camera. In fact, the one you have right there will work just fine.
Well, that's great, because this is the only camera I have. Shall we head on down the road?
Sounds good.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, let's get the film developed.
So now that we've taken the pictures and developed them, we're ready for our next step in creating our digital online scrapbook. So Don, what's our next step?
The next step is to transfer the photographs into the computer. To do that, we'll need to use the scanner. Go ahead and pick out one of your favorite pictures.
I like this one of me at the pottery show.
That one's perfect. Okay, we're going to scan it in with the scanner. We're going to scan it in at a high resolution, and then we're going to save it at a lower resolution for the web page. We're going to save it also in two different sizes, one large and one small. The small one's called a thumbnail.
So why two different sizes?
Well, the smaller thumbnails take up less room on your web page, and they load faster. So someone can just click on the thumbnail and be able to see the larger image.
So now explain to me a little bit what scanning is.
Okay, we're going to take an image of the photograph and digitize it and put it into the computer.
Oh, that's great. Don, this is much easier than I expected.
And fun too. Isn't it neat to see your picture go from a print into the computer?
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, we've scanned one now to show the audience the process, but we'll finish the rest of these photos later to complete my website.
Okay, great.
Imagine sending reprints to your whole family? That would be so expensive, and this is so easy.
That's the idea.
And you don't have to spend extra time and money on reprints. You just put them on your website, then your friends and relatives can select the photos they want, download it to their computer, and put it in their scrapbook. You do the work once, and your whole family will benefit. This is just an incredible way to share our treasured photographs. Thanks for showing us how to create a digital online scrapbook, Don.
You're welcome.
Be sure to join us next time as Telecom Beach Scrapbook shows you a new way to document your wedding using your traditional photographs. You won't want to miss it.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Don Hewitt.
And I'm Wendy Urashima for Telecom Beach Scrapbook.
Yeah, let's do that one next.
This segment of Telecom Beach Scrapbook used a computer by Macintosh, scanner by Relicis, camera by Nikon, software by Adobe Photoshop and Netscape, and 35mm film by Kodak. Thank you for watching Telecom Beach Scrapbook.
Pretty cool, eh? Now I know what to do with those pictures of you eating cheesecake, Jen.
Very funny. If you want to take a closer look at that scrapbook, check out their spot on our website at www.thetchannel.com.
They've posted additional tips for building your own online photo album. It's affordable, it's simple. With today's technology, practically anyone can put a photo on the web.
Even Jeffrey. We'll be right back, so stay tuned for more from Telecom Beach.
Need some copyright-free graphics? Surf on over to thetchannel.com and check out Telecom Beach Scrapbook.
Audio and video netcasting provided by Console Incorporated.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension of sight, a dimension of sound, and a dimension of mind. You're journeying into a fantasy world of ultimate gaming.
You've just entered Ultimate Gamer.
A codec, not to be confused with Kodak, is a device used for compressing video data from as much as 90 million bits of data down to 56 kilobits or even less. The term codec is short for coder, decoder.
The San Diego Baja region is a hotbed of technology, becoming one of the major centers for biotechnology, telecommunications, software design, and high-tech industries. With me now is Dane Weil from a San Diego-based company that is on the cutting edge of technology, Digital Outpost. Dane, welcome. Thanks for coming. So, Digital Outpost is a pretty cool name, and it has something of an elaborate history, no?
Yeah, actually, we started back in 1990. We were the studios of GTE Interactive Media at the time. We did some pretty cool projects. We worked on Rolling Stones Interactive CD-ROM, Forrest Gump Interactive CD-ROM, and did a really neat interactive television trial with the Discovery Channel. We learned a lot doing those things. We also got involved with MPEG, which is a video compression early on.
Which is the hot topic of the day. I mean, everyone wants to know, when will we see video, real-time video on the internet?
That's really a good question. Yeah, we certainly aren't there yet. The way we see video over the internet now is kind of like back in the early days of television, where everyone kind of gathers around the TV box and squints just right, and they're able to see a little picture on the screen. Full motion movies on the internet, it's going to take a little while. We're doing some amazing stuff with MPEG right now. We're able to get the data rate down real low, and the pipes are getting bigger with things like cable modem and ADSL, and with the advent of Internet 2, which is a whole redoing of the infrastructure of the internet, it should be real promising in the near future.
Well, we look forward to seeing that technology and look forward to seeing you in it. Thanks very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Certainly.
Okay, so we don't have real-time video yet, but remember all those science fiction shows that had picture phones in them? At least we can do that now, and
Hello?
It really isn't expensive.
Hello?
Wait a minute, I think we have a call coming in right now.
Is this thing on? Oh, there you are. Hello, Jennifer.
Okay, so it isn't even close to real time.
You know, when they asked me that I was going to appear on Telecom Beach, I was worried that nobody would watch. But I guess I've been in the news enough lately that I'm attracting a lot of attention. So I heard about all the stuff that was going on down there. What do you call it again? Telecom Beach?
Yep, that's the place.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd check it out, and it seemed like an economical way to do things. You know, over the internet, saves the cost of a telephone call and that sort of thing. And In fact, in my house that I'm building now, Jennifer, every function in my house is managed by a personal computer. And sometimes they work. So.
Well, I wouldn't have thought that would have been a problem for you.
Say, is that cheesecake you've got there on the table? I'd love a piece of that, Jennifer.
Well, technology has gotten us far, but not quite that far. Unless you have some new trick up your sleeve that I don't know about. Of course, it wouldn't be the first time.
Who, me? You know, with video conferencing, you can almost go anywhere in the world and see your friends and relatives and business associates face to face. You know, we get 40% of our information from visual cues now, and to think of just what you're missing by using phone calls alone.
I can see where that would be great for business, and it wouldn't hurt on the personal side either. I could see my mom and my new baby niece for the first time, and a lot sooner than my next trip to Iowa.
That's right, and for me it means that I can spend a lot more time with my family. You know, actually, I use video conferencing so much I hardly have to leave home anymore. I can talk to my accountant, interview a new employee, talk to my accountant, do a deposition, even see my doctor. Did I say talk to my accountant? The only thing I can't do, Jennifer, is share that cheesecake that you've got there. I guess I'll have to work on that.
Sounds good to me. Then I can not only visit with my mom, but get some of her home cooking, too.
Okay, Jennifer, it's on the drawing board, but you have to cover it on Telecom Beach for me. Is that a deal?
You bet. Thanks for joining us here on Telecom Beach today.
Hey, I gotta go. My accountant's on the other line.
Okay. When we come back, the next generation gets wired up to the world.
On the air, on the web. This is the T Channel, a digital state of mind.
Here are just a few of the many tribes of technology that can be found in our region. These user and special interest groups speak your language and can answer your questions. Cluster with others who love their Macs, learn to program in Java, or unravel the secrets of your front page software.
That list of user groups you just saw, we call them tribes of technology. Well, they're only a fraction of the special interest groups that exist today. More and more people from all walks of life are getting together to discuss technology.
A few years ago, however, technology was so mysterious that only a very few knew the secret handshake. Those who were familiar with the lingo banded together to share information.
One of the very first such groups of this nature in the San Diego area was the San Diego Computer Society.
What started out as almost a secret society has blossomed into a valuable resource.
It's an absolutely lovely fall day in the Borrego Desert. It's a perfect day to go for a hike or just soak in the beautiful scenery. It's also a great day to install a computer network. I'm Connie Terwilliger, and we're here at the Borrego Springs Elementary School, where the San Diego Computer Society is working with a large group of community volunteers to cut conduit, run pipe, run wires, and hook up computers. And when they're done, this little elementary school out in the middle of nowhere is going to be connected to the world.
You can do it for the branch, so then it just how to do it.
Are you a Borrego person or a Computer Society person?
Borrego Springs.
And what do you think about all of this?
I think it's great. We're going to finally get internet access here at the elementary school. It's super, and it's awfully nice of these folks to come down and give us a hand with us.
For this project, I'm doing the exterior backbone connection. On other projects, I've been everything from a crawler in the ceilings to a crawler underneath the floors to doing the individual punch down on the cables to leading teams on prefabbing some of the conduit sets.
So let's not use that when you just boy.
I'm with Tim Everingham of the San Diego Computer Society. In fact, you're the president of the San Diego Computer Society. How many of these projects have you guys done?
We've done 26 so far, all over this county. We do this on a volunteer basis, and it's something we really enjoy. We really like serving the community, and we enjoy working alongside the community to get these projects done. We wired our first school before the Net Day program was even announced. We've already saved the schools of this county about $2 million.
And this is a model now for other parts of the country, is that correct?
Yes, it is. Our procedures have actually adopted by the state of California for the volunteer wiring of schools for the internet. We use a system analysis approach, which is basically looking first at what the school's both short and long-term needs and planning the network around that. We want to put something in that's going to last them a long time.
The students are really excited. When you're as rural and isolated as we are, they look forward to anything new and something that they think is going to give them a window on the world. We will have access in each of the classrooms to the internet and also to the main file server, which is located in our district office. We have a wireless technology system, which provides us that access between the two sites rather than a direct line into this site. We think that for students, it will give them the opportunity to do some research. It'll give them a chance to explore some sites and some places out there on the internet.
So why did you come out here today?
I have 5 children in the Brago School District, so I thought that it would be a good idea for me to help, and I think it's very important to them to have computers.
The Computer Society, did you know anything about them beforehand?
Well, yes, I helped them last year at the high school, so yes.
So are you now kind of a resident expert? Did they train you so that you know?
Yes, I'm a resident expert.
Without the San Diego Computer Society, there is no way that this project or the high school project would have happened. Their technical expertise, their supervision, their work with us on the days, their follow-through, it's tremendous. It's what makes the project.
The San Diego Computer Society has over 1,000 members, most of them computer professionals and hobbyists finding ways to give back to the community.
Having the internet in the classroom, that's so cool. I wish I'd had that when I was a kid in school. And thanks to the Computer Society, a lot of kids and their teachers are going to have access to the internet.
If you'd like to learn more, meetings are held every 3rd Saturday of the month at the County Office of Education.
And of course, you'll find a link to the San Diego Computer Society at the T-Channel website. Click on Telecom Beach and then on Tribes of Technology.
Well, we're out of time for this show. Once again, thanks for joining us here at the beach.
Telecom Beach. See you next time.
On the air, on the web. This is the T-Channel.
In 1977, Ken Olson, president of Digital Equipment Corporation, said there is no reason for any individual to have a computer in his home.
Hello and welcome to Telecom Beach here on the T-Channel.
Join us as we explore the digital revolution, meet new people, and travel to faraway places.
We'll use technology to take us on a dream vacation and get some practical tips on how to find our way on the World Wide Web.
Into video games? You'll want to check out The Ultimate Gamer. All this and more on Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet.
See the light, ride the wave, surf the web, Telecom Beach.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello.
Welcome to Telecom Beach. I'm Jennifer Alexander.
And I'm Jeffrey Escher. So Jen, what are you up to here?
Well, actually, I just downloaded the required forms that I needed to renew my passport. and I'm getting ready to check some airfare to Paris.
Really?
Uh-huh.
France or Texas?
France.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm just filling out the required information now. I'm going to leave from San Diego, let's see, December. And then I want to arrive in Paris.
This is a piece of cake.
Yeah, it's really easy. In January.
Long trip.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, and then just press continue. Here we go.
So these are your flights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the flight, so that looks good. So now we just need to find the fare, so it'll pop the fare up.
Whoa, that's a nice
a little
ticket.
pricey, but I bet they have other
suppose so.
fares. I bet they have other fares.
I hope so. Well, it looks like making reservations for airlines is pretty easy, but there must be tons of hotels. What do you do about making reservations for hotels? Is that possible?
It's absolutely possible. Most of the tourism and travel agency websites provide photos and a description of the hotel. But as you well know, a photograph can be misleading.
I'll say.
So what I've been doing, instead of just accepting the online brochures at face value, is I print the page. Since most of the hotels listed provide an address and a fax number, I can check my city map and see where a hotel is located. And if it looks like an interesting neighborhood, I can fax them to make a reservation.
So like any other kind of comparison shopping, you have to do your homework.
Bingo.
These days, you certainly can't do everything on the web, but like anything else in our daily lives, the car, the fridge, the washing machine, the internet can be a powerful tool to deliver useful solutions to common problems. From email to entertainment to scientific research, the internet is what you make it.
So make it work for you. Stay with us as Telecom Beach brings you technology and travel and some great tips for better web surfing.
CDMA digital phone, Q-phone, and data card provided by Qualcomm. PowerBook provided by Creative Computers.
Still to come on Telecom Beach, the hottest new games and tips to solve them. And when we come back, our cyber travelers Kelly and Kai use the internet to make plans for a trip to the south of France. You're at the beach, Telecom Beach, with Jeffrey and Jen.
Access to information and instant communication. With these two things, you can do just about anything. Take planning a vacation.
Well, I wish I had the time, but when I do, I'm going to take some tips from the T-Channel's very own cyber travelers, Kai and Kelly. Those two certainly know how to live the leisure lifestyle. They travel to exotic places and they live inside their very own website.
Yeah, they've got it down to a science, that's for sure. Let's see what they're doing now.
Hi, Kai.
Hey, good to see you.
How are you?
Great. Hey, have you seen this website?
Leisure Lifestyles? What about it?
It's me. I mean, it's us. It's both of us.
Well, we're website characters, Kai. Kind of cyber people?
But I'm real, too. I mean, what about my career? I mean, I have a job in technology. I mean, if you cut me, do I not bleed? Hey, that sounds like Shakespeare.
Cyber Shakespeare, maybe. No, it's all real, Kai. The website's real. This website's all about travel and leisure. It's about the kinds of things we all want to do when we're not working. Hi, my name is Kelly, and this is Kai.
Hi.
We'll take you to exotic locations. We'll show you the best deals and how it can all be done. From the planning to the discovery to the ticketing, all from the comfort of your own home and on your computer, or with a handy notebook and a mobile phone from wherever you are. Visit us 24 hours a day at our website.
And while we exist on our website, we can take you any place on Earth and tell you cool stuff about how we use the web to learn about it and how we use the web to get us there. Seeing as you're not cyber people, you'll have to get around in more conventional ways than this. Fun, huh?
I didn't pack for anything like this. I didn't even bring my swimsuit, Kai. I didn't think cyber people needed to get around this way, Kai.
Well, sometimes it's fun, Kelly.
I don't think this is one of those times.
So, we really get around, don't we? Here we are. We're back.
Thank goodness. I know you talked about a trekking holiday, but I want a lot of pampering and a lot of sun.
Now, isn't sun bad for cyber skin, Kelly?
I can wear a virtual sunscreen.
Okay. Well, so where are we going to go? I could get into some pampering myself. Now, how about the south of France? Hey, look, I'll just
Kai, hold on. There are websites for just about any travel option that we might consider. And I know we'll find all sorts of sites for the south of France, but let's decide what we want to do first. I don't want to go to all these websites. Let's narrow it down, please.
Okay, well, I suggest a search then. Now, if I'm picking, I'd choose Alta Vista search engine. Let's go. Hey, let's check out hotels in Monte Carlo. Cool, yes?
This Hotel de Paris is incredible. And it's right next door to the Monte Carlo Casino. What fun.
Well, what about Lowe's? I mean, they offer week-long specials, they have a full spa, and they're directly down the hill from the casino.
Great idea. And it's only half an hour from Nice. We could take the train. It stops in Beaulieu, maybe the most beautiful little town on the Mediterranean.
You're thinking Camp Ferrat.
Camp Ferrat is at Beaulieu. Remember the film Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with Michael Caine and Steve Martin? She's so funny. It was shot in Beaulieu.
All right, cool. Well, let's use our web resources then. Now let's check out Travelocity. We can research and book the entire trip online. Real travel, huh? Planes and trains and taxis, oh my.
We've got an audience, Kai, and they want to know how to get there. They want to know how to research it and how to book it. And we want to show them, right?
Well, it's easy, and it's all available right from the keyboard. Now, what about prices? I mean, maybe we should search some alternatives. The Hotel de Paris is pricey. So is Lowe's. But, hey, here's a website that lists all the hotels in Monaco, and they're rated by stars. Oh, and price category.
It's all online, and I'm finding I can search better fares and special deals just by being here.
Hey, so come with us, and we'll explore many of the places that you've always wanted to go to, and well, some of the places you've never even thought about. And visit our website, because while you're there, there'll be special deals, links to all the information we gave you today, and tips on how to make the most out of your vacation adventures.
But hey, planning the big holiday is one thing, but we can show you how easy it is to make evening and weekend plans too. Whether you're looking for a movie time or location, dinner reservations, or even a weekend getaway, we'll be looking into all that and show you how to gain access directly from links at our website. Kai, have you looked at San Diego Insider? It lists just about everything you'd want to find in San Diego entertainment, from restaurants to movies to culture and events. Check it out, it's got great graphics.
Well, hey, I've been looking at local sites too. Now, what about the escape site of the San Diego Reader? I mean, you can get a special weekend getaway, a trip to the spa, or maybe a skiing weekend in the mountains. We are so lucky to be in an area like San Diego. Well, so anyway, I'm Kai. Well, Cyber Kai, you might say.
No, Kai, not the cyber part, just Kai.
Oh.
And we look forward to seeing you next time.
Hey, so how about, is it time for me to press my nose up against the screen?
Yeah, Kai.
Because I kind of want to see who's out there.
Do it now.
Good.
Thanks, you two. You can visit Kai and Kelly at the Leisure Lifestyle website at www.thetchannel.com.
That's a great site. It's got listings of travel and tourist resources all over the world. Very useful when you start planning your next vacation.
Accommodations provided by San Diego Hilton Resort and Spa. This program brought to you in part by E Street Alley, 4th and E Street, downtown.
Coming up on Telecom Beach, our ultimate gamer will look at 2 new releases that promise maximum action and unbelievable graphics.
Here's a web search tip. Figure out what you don't need to know so that you can have the guts to immediately skip right over the stuff that's going to get you off track. Scan for content and then bookmark the good stuff, or cut and paste information directly into your word processor.
The World Wide Web has over 30 million users worldwide and is growing at a rate of 15% per month.
Telecom Beach is the name we use to identify the San Diego Baja region as a world-class producer of technology solutions. We have a special lifestyle here: sand, sunshine, super weather, and an opportunity to work in an emerging high-tech environment which is connected to the world. This global connection is a reality here at the T-Channel as well. With me is Vicente Calderon, Public Relations Officer for Intermedia Grupo Creativo, one of the strategic partners working with the T-Channel and Telecom Beach concept in Mexico. Welcome to Telecom Beach.
Thank you, Jennifer. Glad to be here.
Please tell us more about this relationship.
Intermedia Grupo Creativo, or Intermedia Creative Group, is a Mexican communication group that specializes in advertising and production of video and film, graphics, music, and photography for multicast platform. We are currently developing the T-Channel Español, a series of TV programs to be multicast in Spanish, starting, we hope, the first quarter of 1998. Along with these programs, we are contributing to the look and feel of Telecom Beach, or Playa Telecom, as we call it.
What would you say makes Baja California so unique and ready for this new programming concept?
Let me surprise you. There's Baja, as many call it here, has always been at the forefront of technology. We are, for example, the first totally digital fiber optic connected community in Latin America. Local Mexican telecommunication companies like Telnor, Telcel, Grupo Califormula, or others have developed and introduced advanced telecommunication applications ranging from the first 100% digital telephone system in Latin America, the first cellular phone system in Mexico, and also to have the first bilingual news simulcast.
So what happens next on the T-Channel Español in Playa Telecom?
Well, right now, work is in progress for the launching of Tecnoticias. That's the Spanish or equivalent of Newslink. And also the Interfest 98, a regional talent contest that will showcase local artists in the San Diego Baja region. Both will be distributed on radio, TV, and internet.
It's got dynamic HTML, which is really neat graphics, but it's very graphic intensive in speed and takes a lot of space on your hard drive.
Sometimes you need to see all the pictures or photos on a page because they may include crucial information. For example, a site about the latest in HTML and web page design requires the graphics and animation to make its point. However, on a site where the information is mostly textual, you can save yourself quite a bit of downloading time if you turn off the graphics. So Bill, if you could, show me how to turn off the graphics here in Netscape.
Sure. Jeffrey, I would go to Edit in Netscape and down to Preferences. And then I would click on the Advanced category and just disable the Automatically Load Images button, and that'll take care of your high graphics.
And that's how to do it here for Netscape.
Right.
What about another browser?
Let's show you how to do it in another one, which is Internet Explorer. You would go to View and down to Options, and then just simply take off the same button that says Show Pictures.
Piece of cake. Appreciate it, Bill. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Next, battle with the ultimate gamer, only on the T-Channel.
On the air, on the web. This is the T-Channel. We are all connected.
A report by Forrester Research contends that today's 5 to 13-year-olds will make up the first wave of a new type of consumer. People who trust technology. Companies may only have a couple, 3 years to lock in strategies to deal with this new youth market.
If you're looking for games, Cafe Cybernet is one of the hottest spots in town. They've got virtual reality headsets, high-speed internet connectivity, and online game tournaments.
Gaming is big business, and for an inside look at the world of the gamer, the T-Channel's Ultimate Gamer is up next to show you the latest and greatest in high-tech video and internet games.
Yeah. Right, do you think you could give us a rest? This blasting about is a bit much. I mean, do you think we could possibly look for a clue or something? There isn't much here to shoot at, really.
I want to play the game. I want to...
What's the matter, Cat? Got your tongue?
I am trying to play a game here.
Are you going to be all right, Simon? Hello, and welcome to Ultimate Gamer. This is our game lair, and I am your host, Cameo, and this is my co-host, Simon.
Yeah, I'm definitely Simon.
Well, I'll explain Simon a little bit later. Right now, let me tell you why we're here. We are going to bring you into the world of computer games.
Yeah, to definitely let you in on the hottest and most wildly addictive games of all time. Flight sims, fighters, shooters, yeah, and definitely carnage
So
and
with all
mayhem.
the billions and billions of titles out there, maybe we should just get started.
Submitted for your approval, Journeyman Project 3, Temporal Security Agency. A lone time traveler, Jake Elwood. He's on a mission from God. His destiny is to go back in time to present time to...
That's Gage Blackwood. Agent 5's name is Gage Blackwood. It's not Jake Elwood.
Oh yeah, I'm like a fart knocker and stuff.
Journeyman Project 3, The Legacy of Time. Agent Gage Blackwood has his time suit once again, and he's traveling to some ancient lost cities. Arthur is back by popular demand, and he's even more irritating than ever before.
Oh, that's funny.
This time around, though, the time suit features a chameleon device.
But you can't die. You can't die. You don't... Yeah, well, I guess you don't have to stress out about missing all the great graphics because you'll be talking to all the lovely people incognito. You didn't let me finish what I was saying.
Virtual Barbie, for real?
3 dead psycho bunnies. I'm a Mudakan. Digging this? I'm talking cognito. And a latte to go, please. I'll take categories for 500, Alex. The answer is action. Let's take a look at Quake 2. It has killer, huge guns. I love big guns. Why? To kill all the stupid enemy, of course. Bam! Eat lead! Die, mutant scum! Bam!
Not all action games are mindless random violence. Some require strategy, too. Here we are in total annihilation. Give me brains over brawn any day. I'm in Riven, the stunning sequel to Myst.
But you can't roll over and die in Myst.
But you can in Riven. You may remember the beautiful settings and the mind-frying puzzles of Myst. Well, this time around, there's even more of that, and my God, I love this game. So, Simon, what do you think about the lack of blood, guts, and gore?
Yeah, right. Well, we're standing in one of the blood and gut scenes in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Back, desolate man, take that, say good night, sir knight. As you can tell, there are many flaws and puzzles that must be solved in order to win the game. Personally, I enjoyed spanking the virgins. Oh, I'm naughty. Oh, I'm naughty. Naughty.
He needs a testosterone break badly.
Oh no! What do you want me to say about it?
My Little Pony came about the pony.
That's it, right?
Naughty. Yeah, I am the Ultimate Warrior. I'm Mega Man. Yeah.
Simon, I think maybe you've just played this game so many times that you have every move memorized.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't you like to move on to a more sophisticated intelligence?
What, like the AI from Half-Life?
No, like a human Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, there's a whole world online out there. Let me introduce you to some of my friends.
All right. Shadow Wrath Marauders?
That's right, they're the best mech warrior team around.
I'm willing to give it a try.
The Shadow Wrath Marauders are a great bunch of people who help each other out on computer-related questions. For fun, they get together over the internet to play Mech Warrior. We're located on the Kali game server where other IPX games like Quake and Doom are also being played.
Huh. Well, the commander says I can join the Shadow Rat team if I beat this Private Vasquez guy. Whoever that is, I mean, how hard can it be?
You feeling lucky today, soldier?
Let's rock, baby. Come on, I got you. Come on, I got you. Come on. Oh, man. I just got away. I got my butt kicked by a private. There must be something wrong with this joystick. Oh.
Maybe I'll make corporal soon. Oh, Simon.
Looks like fun over there at the Game Lair, in a whole different world. Visit Ultimate Gamer on the web at thetchannel.com and check out the latest tips and tricks for all your favorite games. You know, Jeffrey, those tips would really come in handy for the big tournament here at the cafe.
Oh, yes, they would. I'm going to see if I can pick up some shortcuts for the next Mech Warrior 2 battle.
You know, I was thinking about coming over for the Quake tourney. It's just a bit more cerebral.
Well, if it's brain food you want, you'll want to enter the Trivial Pursuit match.
Okay, you're on, but I'm warning you, I'm pretty good.
I'll bet you are. Unfortunately, we'll have to do that later because right now we are out of time.
Chicken. He's right, though. We are out of time. Thanks for joining us here at Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet.
Please catch us next time for more computers and communication, maybe even a little competition. Come on.
On the air, on the web. This is the T Channel.
On September 9, 1945, the first recorded computer bug was discovered by Grace Hopper. A moth was stuck between the relays of the Harvard Mark II.
Hello. Glad you could join us. Welcome to Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet.
In your own backyard or thousands of miles away, the technology we show you in the next half hour will help keep you in touch with the world around you.
So stay with us as we explore new places on the internet and in the great outdoors.
See the light, ride the wave, surf the web, Telecom Beach.
Hello and welcome to Telecom Beach. I'm Jeffrey Escher.
And I'm Jennifer Alexander. More and more these days, people are accessing the internet from places other than their school, home, or office. Cyber cafes like this one offer a place to hang out, grab a bite to eat, surf the web, and to check your email. And with the fast Roadrunner cable modem connection that they've got here at Cafe Cybernet, the internet access is preferable to the modems most of us have at home. Right, Jeffrey?
Oh, you bet. In fact, compared to my 33.6 modem at home, this connection is lightning fast.
You know, I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee. Do you want anything?
Some tea, please.
Okay.
Beyond just surfing the web or sending email, you can use the technology provided here to create any number of cool things for personal or professional use. For example, you could create a web-based resume with photos, animation, and sound, or you could update your business cards. Hey, just the man I want to see.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Show me some cool things I can do with this quick cam.
Okay.
Please.
Great. Here's the quick cam. We're going to take a picture of you, and then we can download it and put it into a file, send it over email, print it out, or I think what we'll do is we'll morph it a little bit, change your image a bit. How's that?
Sure, I could use an image change.
Yeah, make a funny face.
Oh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough.
All right, we got it.
All right.
Now type in your name. And let's save it. Now what I'm going to do is acquire that image and play around with it for a little bit. There you are.
Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty nice shot there, isn't it? And that's from the quick cam photo we just took. And now I can do a little morphing of the face there.
Wow.
How's that? Is that pretty good?
It looks painful. That looks awfully painful.
All right.
Now what do we do with it?
Well, now we can save it.
Jen, you've got to see this here. What do you think?
It looks just like you, actually.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
My pleasure. I'll be behind the bar if you need me.
Thanks very
Bill.
much. Appreciate it, Bill.
Sure.
Well, there's plenty to explore just sitting in front of a computer with all the cool software, games, and interactive websites available these days.
I know. If it weren't for the great outdoors, I might start spending too much time in front of my computer. Luckily, San Diego's weather and terrain can usually beckon me away from my Pentium 200.
Well, you know, Jennifer, that's what laptops are for. It's amazing what high-tech gadgets can do for us these days. For example, you know Sherry and Greg, the T-Channel's outdoor lifestyle people?
Sure.
Well, they're out at a popular San Diego County park with the global positioning system. We'll join them.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another adventure of Outdoor Lifestyles. I'm Sherry Blute.
And I'm Greg Velasquez.
Now today we're here inside the Mission Trails Nature Interpretive Center, and we're going to be actually conducting a field test using a Global Positioning System unit, or what's more commonly called a GPS.
Yes, and for those of you who aren't familiar with the GPS, we've learned that with the press of a button, the GPS can almost instantly show us our present position by receiving signals from a network of communication satellites orbiting around the Earth. We've also learned that when used with a topographical map, the GPS can almost instantly show us our present position anywhere in the world within 100 feet. Now, we've selected this Garmin 2 Plus because we felt it had several outstanding features to help us with our quest today. And in just a moment, we'll hear why this little techno wonder can not only save time, but it can also be used to save your life in the event you get lost or encounter bad weather conditions.
Now, Greg, that brings up an interesting point. Search and rescue teams, as well as the military, have been using GPS technology for a while now. It's up until recently that this technology has become available to adventurers just like you and me.
That's right, Sherry. Now, typically, search and rescue teams are performing their searches under extreme weather conditions. But today, we're in San Diego, we have beautiful sunshine, and we'll be using the unspoiled wilderness of the Mission Trails Park region to perform our field test.
Now, at this time, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Joe Dramisi of the San Diego Mountain Rescue Team.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Joe.
Hello, Greg. Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Now, Joe, can you explain and possibly give an example of how the GPS might be used in a search and rescue attempt?
Sure. Actually, we had an incident just last January where 3 hunters, 2 men and a 9-year-old boy, were lost in the Cuyamaca Mountains in a snowstorm. And they happened to have a cell phone and a GPS unit with them, and they were able to make a 911 call and give their approximate position, which helped us find them a little bit sooner and probably helped save their lives that night.
Now, isn't it just as important for people to have basic map, compass, as well as navigational skills?
Yes, it is, and that's the primary thing. You should be able to have a good map and compass of the area, or a good map of the area that you plan to go to, and be able to use the map and compass as well as have the GPS with you.
Okay, great.
Well, Joe, thank you for being here.
Okay.
Okay, now let's get back to our 3D map. Now, Joe's going to hand us a set of latitudinal and longitudinal coordinates of the Mission Trails park area of a specific destination, and it's going to be our job to successfully use the GPS to find that exact location. So, Sherry, why don't we get the coordinates and start out on our mission?
Okay.
Joe?
Okay, here.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so now we're going to punch in our latitudinal and longitudinal coordinates. And now the GPS is locking into the satellite. And it's, okay, all right, it appears that our final destination is about 1.5 miles away over to the northwest at top Mount Fortuna, right over there.
Mount Fortuna. Wow, we better get cracking.
Okay, let's go.
Will Greg and Sherry find their destination and complete their mission? We'll check back later to find out.
Web. This is the T-Channel. We are all connected.
Back in the late 70s, computer scientists started using a new communication standard that let computers on different networks talk to one another. They called this network of networks an internet. But the internet, as we know it, was officially born on January 1st, 1983.
Technology impacts nearly everything we do. One of the reasons for the T-Channel. We had a chance to talk more about this with the director of the School of Communications at San Diego State University. We asked Mike Reel about how technology is affecting us as a society, where he thinks it's going, and why it's important for the San Diego Baja region and the world.
Where is technology going? Well, technology, to me, is pretty much the decisive mark of the late 20th century, that virtually every dimension, not even virtually, really every dimension of our life tends to be profoundly affected by technology. I see it in daily life, everything we do, from what we eat to how we get up in the morning to what we listen to, what we see, how we talk to other people. All of that now is very technology driven. The internet and the World Wide Web are a very new and very different array of technology than what we've been used to in the past, particularly the shift away from the mass media, large-scale, one-directional, centrally controlled, professionally produced, passive receiver systems of, say, network television in the 60s, the classic kind of mass media, to now a user-controlled, interactive, very dispersed, not centrally controlled, amateurs are welcome. That kind of technology is really changing things. And I'm already seeing, friends of mine who have no technological know-how, no great resources, getting on the web, finding ways to communicate to their family far off, and just using things that would have seemed impossible a decade ago. San Diego is very much at the heart of the technological revolution, and it should be at the heart of it. We sit in a very advantaged position. We're on the Pacific Rim. We're on an international border. We have a very educated population, one of the highest rates of PhDs per capita anywhere in the world. We have high-tech centers around the universities. We have the base built, the infrastructure, to really take advantage of everything that's out there today, and to make this work for San Diego at the same time as we make technology work, for all citizens wherever they might be.
Making technology work, that's what it's all about. Technology and the internet seem to come up in nearly every conversation these days. Jeffrey has more on that.
Thank you, Jennifer. One of the most useful things about the internet is email. It's simple, it's inexpensive, and it's fast. And even if you're not connected to the World Wide Web, you can still get online to use email. Sometimes, though, you need to send more in your email than just a message. You might want to send a picture or a spreadsheet or a document. Well, Bill is back with us to show us how easily it's done by taking that goofy shot of me and sending it to my agent.
Thanks, Jeffrey. Well, I set up an email page for you here, and we're going to send it to your agents. And to attach a picture or a file in Netscape, you click on this, and we're going to go find your picture in your folder. And here's your folder. We're going to click on the actual picture, hit open, and now it's attached to your file. So there goes that goofy picture.
Piece of cake.
All the way to your agent.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Printing provided by SOS Printing for all your printing needs. On the air, on the web, this is the T Channel. It's all about solutions.
Users are on the go. It's estimated that by 1999, 63% of a company's personal computing products will be mobile devices.
Let's take another peek at outdoor lifestyle and see how the truck is coming along. Thanks to that global positioning system unit, they shouldn't be lost.
However, they could end up in the middle of nowhere.
Even in the middle of nowhere, they'll still know precisely where they are. Join us as we live vicariously through Sherry and Greg's great outdoor adventure.
Okay, well, we're about halfway there right now. And the top of that mountain is our final destination, but the brush around here appears to be pretty thick.
Yeah, Greg, it is getting pretty thick. And it looks as if we hike around this way, it should make things a lot easier for us. And if Greg and I do get lost, we can always use the GPS to steer us back in the right direction later.
All right, well, let's go. As Sherry and I traversed around to the other side of the mountain, we realized that this way would add additional time and distance to our mission.
The hike had been a lot more strenuous than Greg and I anticipated, and our water supply was running a bit low.
We definitely needed to get back to the interpretive center by sundown, and frankly, both Sherry and I were getting a little nervous.
It was definitely time for a short break.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah.
Oh. Whew, I didn't realize it'd be so far.
I know. Well, we should be almost there. Shouldn't be too much farther.
It looks like Sherry and Greg still have a long way to go on their trek. But now let's get back to the cafe with Jennifer Alexander.
Stunning.
We are in the technology age, and just like the Bronze Age or the Iron Age, it is having a profound impact on our lives. One of the goals of the T-Channel is to explore how we are being affected by all these rapid changes. Joining me now is Douglas Foxworthy, the chairman and CEO of the T-Channel.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Douglas, what kind of role do you see for the T-Channel?
The role of the T-Channel is to be the source, that one special place that you turn to when you think of technology. We all want to know what's going on because technology is a part of our everyday lives. We are experiencing the convergence where personal computers and the internet and television meet. This is the ultimate connection, the bringing together of entertainment and education, and the opportunity to more than look. Now you can explore, participate, interact, and gain understanding, all at your fingertips, all within the reach. This is the T-Channel. Our vision is to provide original interactive programming that educates, enlightens, informs, and entertains the audience all about the digital lifestyle. How easy it is to use the technology tools of the day.
Now, the T-Channel has developed a unique interactive forum for discussion.
Yes, that would be Digital Talk TV, and it will be a vital part of the programming here on the T-Channel. It allows experts and interested parties to do some in-depth questioning about what we are doing with technology and where it could, or rather should, take us. I brought along a short clip that may give you a better insight into just how and what we will be doing with Digital Talk TV here on the T-Channel.
Great, let's run it. Douglas, thanks for stopping by.
From the heart of Telecom Beach, this is Digital Talk TV, 3w.digitalktv.com.
What makes Digital Talk TV so unique is that it uses the technology. The entire experience sets the model for a new form of mass media we call Web TV. Now here's how it's going to work. This model, complements of Powerhouse exhibits, shows the set, a blend of video wall technology, digital graphics, and laser display. We will shoot live to tape in front of a studio audience and multicast on the web using the latest in software. I'll play host to 4 guests as we discuss the issues and developments of multimedia communications and the internet. This discussion drives the content into the engine room, where 4 web researchers using internet search tools surf topical keywords in real time, adding depth to the discussion. And you'll have a chance to add your comments and thoughts too through email and the Digitalk chat room. In an environment of high-energy multimedia, we'll give you a half-hour trip to the future as information technologies mature and develop fully into the mainstream of our culture.
Want to find some people who share your passion for WordPerfect or Photoshop? Or simply want to spend some time learning about new technology? One of these tribes of technology might be right for you.
If you have a special interest in a type of software or a computer platform, or you simply want to hang out with people who share common interests, there's no shortage of gatherings here in the San Diego Baja region.
We like to call them tribes of technology because they all speak their own languages, practically. These special interest groups, or SIGs, cover the gamut, and if one doesn't exist for your favorite or most frustrating technology, we encourage you to start a new tribe.
We stopped in on several meetings over the past few weeks to see what they're all about.
The reason user groups exist is because technology is really hard to understand unless you have the opportunity to communicate about it. And many user groups form around a particular product. The digital design SIG is a little bit different in that regard. We have a wide range of products that we like to introduce to people and to present in a very open forum so that you can get a lot of broad exposure to the different technologies that are available. Our particular emphasis is on digital design. We feature vendors who have products for creating digital artworks, for creating web content, content that might be presented on a CD-ROM or multimedia, but with a primary emphasis on the graphics.
The San Diego M-Cubed is San Diego's only Macintosh multimedia user group, and the purpose is to bring people together that work in multimedia, video, and film production. It used to be mostly multimedia. It was started about 5 years ago to bring people together and say, here's what you can do on the Macintosh, here's some of the really cool tools you can use on the Macintosh, and then we just kind of progressed into with digital video coming around the corner and then film production coming around the corner. But the main purpose of the M-Cubed is to become make San Diego the center of the multimedia universe.
I'm a presenter here tonight of a small segment on how to produce a CD, and also my students will be here in force. Each and every one of them is interested in multimedia, and this is one of the best places to network, find out new contacts, advertise themselves, or find out who's looking for a job. They might find internships and jobs.
The San Diego Digital Design and Electronic Publishing SIG has been around for almost 2 years now. We're a unique forum for industry people and academics and people in the private sector who are coming out and want to learn about the latest technologies in a real hands-on, user-friendly environment. The big benefits really are seeing what's out there and making contacts with the other people that are facing the same problems that you're facing when you sit down in front of that computer all by yourself when you go home.
Television and web budgeting, scheduling, and script writing software provided by Screenplay Systems.
If you're looking for a user group, check out some of the free computer mags at just about any local cafe or computer store.
That's just about it for us this time on Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet. But first, I think that Sherry and Greg ought to be just about at their destination.
I'm sure with that global positioning system, they're just fine.
Well, according to the GPS, we should have reached our destination spot.
And the GPS is accurate, so it should be within 100 feet from where we're standing.
Yeah, whatever it is we're looking for, though.
We'll find it.
Hey, I think I found what we're looking for.
What is it?
It looks like a box.
All right, well, open it up.
Oh, there's a tape recorder in that.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Let's see what's on it.
Congratulations. Hey, guys, this is Joe, and I just wanted to congratulate you on a successful mission here with your GPS unit. Congratulations again.
All right, mission accomplished.
Yay, we did it.
Well, we've accomplished our mission this afternoon. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. The GPS certainly passed its field test, certainly got us within the 100 feet of our destination, but I think most importantly, had there been stranded hikers, we would have successfully reached them.
Now, be sure and visit our website at www.thechichannel.com, where you can actually view pictures of our journey here today, as well as get information on other places that you might want to explore in the near future.
And we'd like to pay special thanks to Joe Dramasi of the San Diego Mountain and Rescue Team, along with all the volunteers and rangers at the Mission Trails Nature and Interpretive Center for making our afternoon possible. Until next time, I'm Greg Velasquez.
And I'm Sherry Blute.
If you haven't been out to Mission Trails, put that on your list of things to do. Looks like the GPS is a truly useful piece of technology. You know, my parents are hikers. That high-tech toy would be a great gift for them.
I think it'd be great for anyone who uses the outdoors, and it's a lot easier than following the North Star.
And a lot more precise. Thank you all for joining us here at Telecom Beach. If you want more information on anything you've seen on the show, visit www.thechichannel.com,
where we've got details on some of the software and technology you saw throughout the show. And of course, links to sites that can provide additional answers to some of your technology questions. It's been fun. Join us next time here at the beach, Telecom Beach.
On the air, on the web. This is the T Channel.
In 1949, Popular Mechanics predicted that computers in the future may weigh no more than 1.5 tons.
Hello, thanks for joining us here at Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet.
Stay with us because the next half hour is jam-packed with information on using technology to enhance your life. Money, investments, purchases, computer advice.
We've got all that and much more. So don't touch that remote because Telecom Beach is the place to be.
See the light, ride the wave, surf the web, Telecom Beach.
Hi, welcome to Telecom Beach. I'm Jeffrey Escher.
And I'm Jennifer Alexander. We're here at Cafe Cybernet in beautiful La Jolla, where we can surf the net and get a bite to eat.
That's spelled B-I-T-E and B-Y-T-E. As part of its role as a cool electronic community center, Cafe Cybernet offers lessons on things like Microsoft Windows 95, QuickBooks Pro, and Adobe Photoshop.
And if you're new to the Cybernet centers or their technology, the cafe also offers these classes: Introduction to the Internet, Introduction to Computers, and How to Buy a PC.
So let's check in on a lesson now. We can see what they're learning.
Take your time, I've got some email to send.
Sure enough. See you later.
Okay.
Hello. Excuse me, can I crash your class for
Yeah, no
just a
problem.
minute here?
Join us.
My name's Jeffrey.
Hi, my name's Lee.
It's a pleasure to meet you. So, you're teaching a class here. Which one are you teaching?
Right now we're teaching Introduction to Computers.
And you have a few other classes you teach
Yes, we do.
also, right?
We have various introductory classes like Windows 95, Intro to the Internet. We have advanced courses like Photoshop.
Cool, very cool. What's the most popular?
Our most popular is definitely Intro to Internet.
Yeah?
Yes.
Makes sense, makes sense. So this is a group class?
Yes, this is a group class.
You have private lessons also?
Yes, we also offer private lessons.
Which is nice?
Yes, which is nice because it's a one-on-one, you know, personal, focused time.
Excellent.
And so forth.
Excellent. Very cool. Listen, I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Cafe Cybernet really has a lot to offer the community in terms of making computers available, accessible, and understandable.
And not only Cafe Cybernet, but other cyber cafes like this one around the state, the nation, even around the globe, all working to teach people computer and internet basics so you and I can better experience the benefits of the information superhighway.
Dex Design Pentium 2 computers provided by Dex Computer Center. Furniture provided by ARC Ergonomics.
There's lots more to come on Telecom Beach. Mr. Wizard and his team will answer your questions about hardware and software. But first, get ready to connect for profits.
On the air, on the web. This is the T Channel, integrating technology into your life.
Telecom Beach continues now from Cafe Cybernet.
Computers and the Internet are fabulous tools for managing our bank accounts and our finances. From online banking and stock transactions to doing business using a modem and sophisticated but simple accounting software. The T-Channel's financial experts, Rhonda and Brent, are up next. They're going to show us how to connect for profits.
Hi, I'm Brent Wilsey.
And I'm Rhonda Sebrex. Welcome to Connect for Profits. We'll show you the latest tools and techniques in using both your computer and the internet to help piece together your personal financial puzzle.
We'll also demonstrate how to automate your bill paying, show you how to do business in the digital age, and show you how to do your stock and real estate transactions online. Hi. Yeah, I just got in the office. He did? He signed the non-compete? Great. Fax me a copy for the file here. Rhonda, can you put the non-disclosure file on the desktop for me?
Sure.
Yes, I'll fax the agreements back to you.
While Brent is preparing his document, I'll explain what we just did. Since our computers are networked, I was able to move the file from my computer onto my Windows 95 desktop where Brent opened it up into the file on his computer.
Right. All I'm going to do is attach the confidentiality agreement and the development agreement and fax it to you for you to sign. You keep the hard copy and send back to me the signature page. Okay? Yeah, that's everything. Hey, great job. You'll get in a couple minutes. Bye. Thanks, Rhonda. I'm going to fax the agreement to my associate via the computer. Now, I use WinFax Pro because it's very easy to use. I simply send the file to WinFax Pro instead of the printer. I then attach the cover page and enter my associate's phone number and hit send, and the documents are on their way. What are you working on, Rhonda?
Well, I'm checking out the Zacks website on the internet. I just want to confirm a story I read about one of our stocks before buying more shares. You know, about a year ago, I became interested in a company that specializes in internet technology and decided to go ahead and pull up a research report, bought 500 shares at $5.50. Shortly after that, it broke out of its trading range and shot up to $10 a share. I placed a stop loss at $8. Wow, it's really taken off in the last couple of days. And as a matter of fact, I think it could possibly even be a buyout candidate. It's trading right around 16, so I think what I'll do is go ahead, sell half of my position, and raise my stop loss to 12 on the rest. You know, if it takes off from here, the sky's the limit. If not, I'll be glad I've locked in my profits. Maybe later, I can buy a call option on the stock.
That sounds reasonable, but you know how I feel about options. We currently put 15% of our money in mutual funds and invest 5% in stocks.
You know, I just received confirmation that we sold at 15 3/4. I was able to take $1,200 profit off the table, and we still have another $3,000 minimum in the market working for us. Boy, I just love buying and selling on the net. It is so much fun. You know, Brent, we still haven't received our rental check yet. It's the 3rd, and they've never been late before. I'm a little concerned.
Well, we'll give them a call tonight. Let's give them a few more days. Rhonda, come here. I'm going to show you this really neat broker site. This is fantastic. You got to take a look at this.
What's so great about it? Wow, that is nice, isn't it? Look, there's a loan application form here.
Hey, don't post any of our account numbers.
Don't have such a cow. I'm not going to do that. Like the web is secure. You know, even if a site says it's secure, I wouldn't send any account numbers or social security numbers over the web. I'm okay with my bank and stockbroker because I've checked their security out. Oh, wow, that's really nice, isn't it? Look, they're not asking for anything confidential here, but I'll go ahead and call them up. How about that?
Yes, give them a call. Let's see how they treat you. Our equity is just not working hard enough for us. We moved up to this house in 1993, and we didn't refinance the old house first.
I told you we should have refinanced.
I know that wasn't too smart, but we're currently paying 9%, and I know we should be at 8% or less. Interest rates are currently at a 23-year low, and now's a great time to lock in a low interest rate. We keep track of our equity on a spreadsheet. Let me show you what it looks like. Our rental is currently worth $150,000, and we only owe $85,000 on it. We think that's just too much debt equity. We could easily pull out $30,000 and invest that on a new income property. That way we can take advantage of the appreciation that we think is coming in the rental market in the next few years. Also, we will have to put in about another $300 a month on top of the rental income, but we do get a tax write-off for the depreciation and the negative cash flow. How'd it go?
Wow, I was really impressed. You know, he even asked what we were trying to accomplish.
Oh, what program did he like for us?
Well, he liked the 15-year fixed rate since we're going to be keeping a property.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a rough pre-qualification, checked out our ratios.
And?
And we're fine.
Of course.
He estimates the closing costs at $2,400 plus 1 point fee. He suggests we pay the closing costs out of pocket, then roll the fee into the loan.
How much up front?
Just the credit report and appraisal.
Oh, that's not bad. What rate did he quote?
Approximately 7%. Of course, it does fluctuate, but he'll lock it in when we're ready. He also said we can buy the rate down, but recommends we don't pay more than 2 points for that.
Well, that sounds good. What do you think?
I think it's great. As a matter of fact, I made an appointment.
I'm Brent Wilsey, and everything you've seen here and more can be seen on our website, Connect for Profits.
And I'm Rhonda Seabrex. Don't forget to join us on our Ask the Host page. Also, send us your questions. So, until next time.
We'll see you on the web.
You can get more insights from Ron and Brent by visiting the Connect for Profits website at www.thetchannel.com.
There you'll find sound investment tips and how-tos, as well as a listing of reputable financial and investment resources on the web. If you're interested in making your money work for you via the internet, you will want to check it out.
Telecom Beach, surfing at Cafe Cybernet will be right back with Help Me, Mr. Wizard.
On the air, on the web. This is the T Channel, your technology friend.
Well, there are tons of search engines, obviously, but I think Yahoo's probably the most popular. What do you think?
Yeah, but do you think it's the best available?
Hello, we're talking about search engines for the web. Everyone has their favorites, of course. They all seem to work pretty much the same way. You type in a few words and up pops a seemingly endless list of results you'll never have enough time to go through.
Isn't that the truth? I'd like to learn how to narrow down my search a little bit.
Sounds like a plea for help.
Talk about customer service. Bill, we'd like to find out how we can narrow down our search.
Okay, so we're in Yahoo. Go ahead and type in what you're wanting to search for. Basketball, okay. Go ahead and hit enter. We'll probably come up with a lot of web pages with just basketball, so we'll want to refine our search.
Right.
So we came up with quite a few, 2186. Why don't we try something a little different, and let's add in another word and use quotation marks. Type in college basketball.
Okay.
What that does is it tells the search engine to look for these two words together. And you can also use a plus symbol when you're using two words.
And it does the same thing?
It does the same thing. And we did. We came up with 49 sites.
Great.
Is that what you wanted?
Perfect.
That's great,
Thank you very much.
Great.
Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Have a good show.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, up next, we're going to hear from DG and the gang. They'll be answering your questions about the internet, computer hardware, and software, among other things.
I've got a few questions for DG. How come I can't get AOL to turn off call waiting before dialing into their server?
If anyone knows, DG knows.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Help Me, Mr. Wizard. I'm your host, DG, with the rest of the Guru crew to help you with all your computer conundrums. We're here to bring enlightenment to you poor souls lost in the digital darkness. And because, frankly, we don't have anything better to do with our time.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, that's right. Roxy here has an actual social life outside of our little cyber den. You're just here for the free pizza, right?
Well, that, and I feel that the audience ought to see at least one human in the room so they know that they were on the right planet.
Ever the loving den mother. Rox is screening questions from the unwashed masses for us. We also have Winslow here, our resident PC and Windows expert. And Maxine, our Mac guru, for the thousands of Mac questions we receive every night. Our focus tonight is on fast modems, but you can call, email, or mention in our chat room any computing problem you're having. Say, Roxanne, you know why you need a fast modem?
Well, DG...
So you can get modem bits into your computer. Get it? Modem bits. Modem.
Get a life. Of course, I see you did make Winslow laugh.
Come on, let's hear it, Winslow. You know you want to. Hey! There you go. That's why we call him Winnie, folks. Okay, well, moving along. You may have been hearing a lot about 56K modems and cable modems, and you've been wondering, DG, what should I do? Well, the Wiz website spells out all the pluses and minuses of both options. But what we'd like to show you here on the air is the difference in speed between the two. First, let's see how fast a graphics-intensive website loads. On the left is the cable modem, on the right, 56K. The cable modem loads the site instantly. The 56K takes a little longer. Let's try downloading a 155K file. On top, the cable modem. On the bottom, the 56K. And let's see, yes, the cable modem is finished. And you can see the 56K is going to take a while longer.
Help Me, Mr. Wizard will be right back, so keep it here at the beach, Telecom Beach.
On the air, on the web. This is the T Channel. Now, smart programming has a whole new meaning. Accounting provided by Pool & Knight Accountancy Corporation, Toshiba computer laptop provided by System Resource Group.
In 1943, Thomas Watson of IBM said, "I think there is a world market for maybe 5 computers."
And now, taking a look in the old email bag. We've got Puzzled and Peñasquitos who sent in a question about modem connect speeds. Let's see, Puzzled asks, does my modem automatically figure out the best connect speed? If it connects at a lower speed than I think it should I redial? What do you say, Winslow? Can you handle it?
Piece of cake, DG. The answer is yes, and yes. Okay, first of all, if you have your choice of phone numbers, such as with an internet service provider, make sure you pick the one that matches the speed of your modem. That said, your modem will do its best to connect at the optimum speed. But that can be affected by primarily 2 things, line quality and bandwidth. Noise on the line isn't as troublesome as it used to be. Now, the bandwidth of the line is where most of your connection speed issues come up. It's like comparing an audio CD to an AM radio. The CD can provide more information, but if you listen to the CD via the AM radio, well, you can see the pipeline plays a big role in how much you can hear. And your modem has to do this in 2 directions, so your connect speed can be somewhat ambiguous. Now, if you do get a significantly lower connect speed, redial. It may get better, it may not. If you're doing a large up or download, a better connect speed will be a nice time saver. In other words, your mileage may vary, monitor not included. Past performance is no indication of future results.
Well, that's quite enough, Winslow. So, Roxanne, who's our next caller?
The line's free right now, DG, but I see you do have a question in the chat room.
So we do, Roxy. A See You, See Me problem. She says, I've been trying out See You, See Me with my friend, and yesterday we were able to connect just fine. But today she can't connect to mine. I can get to other sites, but she can't get to me. I haven't changed anything with my setup, and she says she hasn't changed anything either. I followed all the directions, and I am stumped. What could be the problem? Well, this is just the kind of thing that we have Winslow around for. So, take it away, Winnie.
Have you tried? No, that wouldn't work either. Maybe Maxine, what do you think?
Oh, man, I would, and you call yourselves gurus? I think one of our viewers has it figured out. Look at this.
Well, it's intuitively obvious to even a casual observer that the problem is because the internet service provider is assigning a dynamic IP address. Some ISPs do that to eliminate problems caused by different computers assigned the same IP. She needs to find out the IP address of her computer and tell it to her friend each time they want to connect. A quite simple problem, actually.
Of course it is. And thanks so much for your help. Another example of the audience interactivity that makes this show so effective in solving any computer problem. Hey, Rox, have I shown you how my new desk works? Wow. Look at that.
Is that electronic, or are you just happy to see me?
And now it's time for the Mobile Minute, where our very own Mobile Man gives tips on how to compute while on the road. Today's installment, the case of the pesky PBX.
Oh, hi. Well, today's tip is how to get around a hotel's pesky PBX. See, that's geek talk for hotel phone system. Well, so here are the symptoms. You've hooked up your laptop to the hotel's phone line, but you can't get to your internet service provider. Well, you may think it's because that everyone in the civilized world is trying to get on the internet at one time, which may indeed be the case. There may be something else that's causing this problem. First, you need to check out your dial-out configuration. Make sure you're dialing the correct numbers to get the calculator. Make sure you're dialing the correct numbers to get the type of outside line you need to make, local or long distance. Oh, and if you have a disable call waiting code, you might want to get rid of that too. And if that doesn't work, try plugging your laptop directly into the wall phone jack instead of the data port on the phone. You see, what the data port may default to a line that's not okayed for long distance. Or try calling the hotel operator and ask if the line's configured for the type of call you need to make. My mom. Chances are that one of these methods will help you to get to those all-important websites you need to get to. That's it for now, DG. Hey, that's my website.
The always smooth mobile man, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for helping us out with that insidious problem. I learned that one in my word a day calendar.
Yeah, do you guys have anyone who can answer a Mac question?
Yeah, just a second. Hey, we got a Mac question. Wake up, Maxine.
Yo, Max.
Wow, there's a question for me?
Yeah, I just want